Well, greetings viewers, and thanks for tuning in today. I've been really busy and using the Tundra a lot for my business, and it's such a nice place to spend time, and I thought I would do a little why first gen Tundra is best gen Tundra and why I like my first gen limited Tundra so much. I had an 05 and a 15. When I had the 05, I used to razz my buddy that had one of these that mine was better. He was right. I love this truck. It's small. It drives like a car. It's so nice inside. You're going down the road, towing or hauling. You could easily forget that you've got a bed full of engines or a vehicle on a trailer. Such a nice place to spend time. I wish it was cloth, not leather, because my butt gets so hot on long trips. But excuse me, I like the leather enough. It's nice. It's heated, which is nice for when it's cold. But anyway, back window rolls down, up and down. Really like that. And incidentally, the leather in my Lexus doesn't make my butt hot and sweaty on long trips. So I don't know what the difference is between the two, but I digress. Love the roll up and down back window, especially with the sunroof. You can get such a nice breeze flowing through on the interstate, and there's hardly any noise and no buffering. Got a big bust in my windshield. Got that about a year ago now. It's just starting to spread. I got it right in the spring last year, but I don't want to replace it until it gets bad enough because I'm on the highway a lot and that can happen. Like the Lexus, this also has the garage door buttons up here, which I really like. Some of the nice features of the Limited. This one's got dual sun visors, so you can make yourself a sun visor for it here and box yourself in. Pretty nice there. Temperature display, things like that. Auto dimming mirror. Just loaded with features. Old radio, CD player doesn't work, so I got me one of these little transponder things a buddy gave me. Those actually work really well 90% of the time, so not a bad thing there. Four-wheel drive works great on it. Big cavernous console here in the middle with different lids and a lot of room. There's a disc player in there because there's a TV that drops down out of the ceiling in the back because this is limited. I'm hardly ever in the back. There's rarely ever anyone in the back, but it does have game hookups and separate volume controls. It came with remote for the TV and remote headphones, wireless headphones that all come with it. You can see the little headphone compartment sticker there. I have all that stuff too, so that's pretty nice. These seats fold up, make a lot of room back here. You can fold just this part down, cooler's in the way, and get a nice platform in the back. So storage options are pretty decent. There's storage underneath both of these seats, which is also nice. Nice rear cup holders in the back, not cheesy. So you could really entertain some people in the back here with some videos. Get your simpleton buddies back there and put a SpongeBob video on. You're happening. This one has the Trifold cover on it. I didn't like the Trifold covers when I had a roll-up. Now that I have a Trifold, I like it better. So a lot of the things I'll say, shit, mine's better. And then I find out it's not. But the roll-up one is kind of easier to give you full bed access. But this one's just two levers to flop it up to here. And then if you need that off, there's just two wing nuts you turn to get it off on either side. And it comes right off. It does not fit in the back seat on this truck. Like some of them will fit in the back seat. This one won't fit in my back seat, but it will fit in the bed. So anyway, really like the Trifold cover. Really like these. I'm not sure what they're called. Double 3 spokes, what I call them. 4Runner wheels. I think they look really good on this truck. Kind of gives it a retro vibe, I think. Kind of gives it that mini truck look, even though it's a bigger truck. Like the full 4 doors. Again, I use it mainly for storage space, but really like it. This has the Bilsteins on it. If you can see them, the There was TRD versions of this truck. This is not one, but I put a badge on it anyway because it's mine. But they did offer that Bilstein TRD suspension for this truck. I got that off of my buddy that had one like this, and he never got a chance to put it on his truck before he traded it. So I got that. So a lot of goodies from my buddies. Makes life grand. And don't have the slow open tailgate, which the other Tundras had, which is nice. Sometimes I forget and I drop that. But that's what happens. This truck is towing or hauling most all of the time when it's in use. Stock size, I went one size up on the tires, so my speedometers are a little bit off. Bed is rusting out on the outside and inside. No rust on the cab anywhere, so bed replacement possibly. Frame is good on this one. There were some big ugly orange reflector things on the sides of these. I accidentally busted one when I did that, and it looked so good without the big orange bubbly things on it. I just came over here with a pick and a screwdriver and popped it off the other side, put orange bulbs in there. I like that look so much better. Stock 4.7 under the hood, no need to mess with that. This was a 04, so I still have the aluminum plenum and the 4-speed automatic. Really like the 4-speed. I can tow with the vehicle on the trailer using my cruise, and it hardly downshifts. This thing pulls so wonderful. The 4.7 is a great motor. It's the motor they use to pull the space shuttle, you know. Not in this truck, but the next gen. I got the P3 brake controller down here. That's my favorite brake controller I've ever used. Works great. I tow with a pintle hitch. Has nothing to do with anything here, but I do. It's different. Not much of a problem. Really no problem at all. This trailer tows so straight down the road. It's a heavy equipment trailer, like for a bobcat or skid steer. Wonderful trailer. It's what I go pick up all my vehicles on, and it just tows so wonderful on the interstate. Really pleased with it. If this is how you work and do your thing, you got to have tools and equipment that make it great. So a good towing trailer, a wonderful truck, and a nice place to sit while you're doing it. I do just love this truck. It's so much nicer to drive, handles and performs, and granted the 5.7 would tow a little better, but not that much better, because I tow everywhere with this thing and have no issues whatsoever. So going on too long now, excuse me, just rambling, but the things on my vehicles I like to share. I do tint the windows on every one. I like the darkness. I have sensitivity to light issues, so I always tint the windows and do the brows on every vehicle, and I like it that way. It's good for me, and people can't see me in there either, so there's nothing wrong with that. So loving on the first gen Tundra. Going on way too long per usual. Appreciate all of you. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. Check out the links in the description if you wanna. But thanks for tuning in, and you'll have a great day.